A tough result at the end of the day, but Bayern get a well-needed point. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. Today we'll be discussing match reaction and match review of the game between Hoffenheim and Bayern Munich on Saturday. So getting into starting lineups for Bayern, they went with Neuer net at the back, Lucas Hernandez, Süle, and Pavard. In the midfield, Musiala and Kimmich. In the attacking midfield, Coman, Muller, Sané, and Gnabry, with Robert Lewandowski up top. This is the exact lineup I expected. I don't think there was any really surprises here. This is exactly what I predicted. So, as for opponent, they went with Baumann and net. At the back, they ran a 5-back with David Raum, Vogt, Grealish, Posch, and Kadebarak. In the midfield, Kramaric, Stiller, Samasauka, and Baumgartner, with Reuter up top. The stats were 18-9 for shots for Bayern, with 8-6 on target. We had a 62% possession, and they had 38, obviously. With a pass accuracy of 86%, they had 77%. And it was 9-12 fouls for Bayern. They had 4 yellow cards. I think they're the most yellow-carded team in the league. Just surprising they don't have a red card yet. But yeah, definitely an aggressive team. A lot of fouls today. But just some observations. A huge chance early on as Sané got shrugged off the ball, and Hoffenheim had a great chance. Kramaric almost got past Neuer. And then, honestly, Hoffenheim came out of the gates hot. Bayern were looking a little bit better after the first, 15 minutes or so. Which we were looking really shaky. I was worried we were going to concede a goal in there for sure. We didn't. But then you could tell Bayern continued to grow in confidence and push for the opening goal with Coman and Gnabry. They both had some good chances. Baumgartner scored to give Hoffenheim the lead. Unfortunately, David Raum sent in a great cross, and Baumgartner put it past Neuer. And just a quick shout out to David Raum. I know I didn't pick him as my player of the game, but he's been so good for Hoffenheim this year. Definitely, a fullback. Definitely, a player that, the German national team should be looking out for. That's definitely been a problem for Germany, having that, left wing back. Obviously, we have Robin Gosens now. But I think David Raum, he's young, he's good. He could definitely be a German national team player in years to come. And then Bayern had a few good chances, but no one could really figure out in the final third. And then, great goal. Lewandowski scores his 29th of the season. Crazy how much he's scoring. And, sometimes I criticize him, for having a bad game, but he's 29 goals this season. How can you criticize this man? He is so good. And then this tied up the game, giving, a great story ahead for the second half. You just knew it was coming. You knew he was going to score, and what a great goal by Lewandowski with the header. You could argue, though, that Baumann should have done better with that one. He probably could have saved that one. But we head into halftime at 1-1. And then Sané opened it up with an excellent chance in this 56th minute off a great feed from Gnabry. Sadly, he couldn't get it past Baumann. And then Coman with a good chance at the shot outside the box. Wasn't enough to beat Baumann. And then, Gnabry with such an amazing play and then somehow hit the post and out. I was certain he was going to score that. I thought it was going to be just, in the left corner of the net, just inside the post. But, he obviously hit the post and out. And it was just frustrating at this point. I felt like Hoffenheim, was one of the best teams in the Bundesliga. Obviously, they are. They're in 4th right now. So you have to give credit. I respected them before this game. So, I did predict a tie. We got a tie. Muller's shot was somehow kept out of the Hoffenheim. The Hoffenheim defender got there and somehow kept that shot out. I was certain we were going to score there as well, but, it was now the 70th minute, with a tie game, and obviously it ended up being a tie game in the end. We couldn't win, but Hoffenheim were very, very strong competitors. You have to give respect to Hoffenheim. If you weren't doubting them before, no one's doubting them now, and what a great game. It was unfortunate we couldn't get all 3 points, but yeah, we deserve the win probably, but the XG was very close. It could have went either way, but definitely there's some chances we're going to look back at and wish we scored. But great job by Hoffenheim. I think we can go into this game upset. Obviously, we wanted all 3 points, but it was a tough game on the road, one of the best teams in the Bundesliga right now. And the only thing, we're concerned about is, Dortmund could now be 4 points behind us if they win their games in hand. So the title race is getting closer and closer. I do think they'll win the next 2 games. Dortmund's schedule is easier than ours for the rest of the way out, so we have a title race on our hands. I know a lot of people thought the title race was over. Back when they made a 9-point lead with no games in hand, it was definitely closer. But we're slipping up, and Dortmund, we'll see if they can make the most of it. Historically they haven't, but this is going to be quite the title race. I am excited to see what happens. Hopefully Bayern wins, a 10th consecutive title, but we'll see what happens. I'm super excited for the Der Klassiker in a few weeks. That is going to be such an amazing game. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more Bayern Munich content like this in the future, please subscribe to this channel. Hope to see you on the next one. Until then, Mia Samia.